On a bright, sunlit morning, Layla Carter gripped the steering wheel of her sleek black Porsche Taycan, her heart pounding with a mix of determination and anticipation. In the passenger seat lay a sealed manila envelope, its contents powerful enough to expose truths, destroy facades, and deliver long-overdue justice. "Can I really do this?" she whispered, her voice barely audible above the hum of the electric engine. It wasn't fear holding her back, but the gravity of what she was about to unleash. As she guided her car into the entrance of a towering corporate building, the sudden wail of sirens shattered the stillness. Layla glanced in her rearview mirror, her stomach tightening as a police cruiser pulled up behind her. A tall, broad-shouldered officer stepped out, his posture rigid, hand resting near his holstered weapon. His name tag read Thompson, and the look in his eyes carried unmistakable condescension. "This car doesn't seem to fit someone like you," he said, his tone laced with disdain. Layla's lips formed a thin, unyielding line. She had expected resistance. This wasn't her first encounter with systemic bias. What Officer Thompson didn't realize was that he had just walked into a meticulously orchestrated plan. Calmly, Layla picked up her phone and spoke softly. "The plan is in motion. Proceed as discussed." She stepped out of the car, her tailored coat swaying lightly in the breeze. "Is there a problem, officer?" she asked, her voice steady and composed, her gaze unwavering. Thompson's eyes narrowed as he scrutinized her license and registration. "We've had reports of stolen vehicles matching this description," he said with a smirk. "I'll need to take it in for inspection." His grin widened, savoring the perceived power imbalance. Layla handed over her documents without hesitation. "Feel free," she said coolly. Thompson's smugness deepened as he slid into the driver's seat and started the car. What he didn't know was that Layla's car was a technological marvel, equipped with an advanced tracking and control system. Minutes after Thompson drove off, the onboard system activated, announcing in a calm, automated voice, "Unauthorized access detected. Initiating security protocol." The steering wheel locked, and the car accelerated on its own, veering away from the police station and toward an abandoned industrial complex. Thompson's confidence turned to panic as he realized he had lost control. His radio emitted only static, and his attempts to stop the car were futile. When the car finally stopped, Layla was already there, waiting with an air of calm authority. Her boots echoed against the cracked asphalt as she approached. "Officer Thompson," she began, her voice firm and commanding. "It's time for accountability." Behind her, a large screen flickered to life, displaying damning evidence of Thompson's past misconduct. Videos of unprovoked harassment, abuses of power, and recorded conversations revealing his corruption. Thompson's bravado crumbled as he stared at the footage, his face pale and sweaty. "This isn't real," he stammered, his voice cracking. "You're framing me." Layla's eyes narrowed, her tone cutting. "This is your truth, officer. You've abused your badge for years. The system let you get away with it, but not anymore." The screen shifted to show testimonies from victims, their voices filled with pain and resolve. "People like you," Layla continued, "have preyed on the vulnerable for too long. Today, that ends." Thompson staggered back, his arrogance shattered. Meanwhile, Layla issued another command into her phone. "Activate the next phase." Later, Layla stood on the balcony of a modest apartment, overlooking the city bathed in the golden hues of dawn. The world below stirred with life, yet she remained contemplative, cradling a cup of coffee. Thompson's downfall was only the first step. Behind him lay a tangled web of corruption that she intended to dismantle piece by piece. Her phone buzzed, interrupting her thoughts. It was a call from her brother, Elijah. "Layla," he said, his voice steady, "the media has picked up the story. It's spreading fast." Layla's lips curled into a faint smile. "Good," she replied. "Let them talk. We're just getting started." Elijah joined her on the balcony, handing her another steaming cup of coffee. His presence grounded her, a reminder of why she fought so fiercely. "This isn't just for us," Layla said, placing a hand on his shoulder. "It's for everyone who's been silenced." The sun climbed higher, painting the skyline in vibrant colors. Layla allowed herself a brief moment of satisfaction before her resolve hardened once more. "This isn't just a battle for justice," she said softly, her eyes fixed on the bustling streets below. "It's a fight for change, and we won't stop until it's done." Elijah nodded, his expression a mix of pride and determination. "Whatever comes next, we'll face it together." "Together," Layla agreed, her voice resolute, "because this fight isn't just about the past or present. It's about the future we're building for everyone." As the city buzzed to life beneath them, the weight of their mission hung in the air. But Layla felt no fear. This was her moment, their moment, and they weren't backing down. Lesson from the story. This story highlights the power of resilience, intelligence, and the pursuit of justice in the face of systemic prejudice. Layla's determination and strategic planning reveal that standing up against injustice requires courage, preparation, and the willingness to challenge those who misuse their power. It teaches us that individuals can make a difference when they act with purpose and conviction. The core message of this story is that change begins with those brave enough to confront wrongdoing. By exposing corruption and holding people accountable, we can begin to dismantle systems of oppression and create a more just and equitable society. This story reminds us that silence allows injustice to thrive, but action can spark transformative change. This story is deeply inspiring because it showcases the importance of perseverance and strategic thinking in fighting for what's right. Layla's calm and calculated approach demonstrates that justice doesn't come from anger alone, but from well-executed actions aimed at exposing the truth. Her journey serves as a reminder that change is possible when we remain committed to our cause, even in the face of great challenges. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Story Precious, for more powerful and thought-provoking stories. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new video.